Red embers glow bright night, shining armor ready fight. In the dark takes a stand, sword and shield, heart in hand.
Hey yo, what's up? Maji here, and welcome to the return of the Tuesday Night Twist. And, well, today we are going to be checking out something quite special. It is the end of an era, because we got, well, when was it? Last month or something like that. We got the news that loossemble would be disbanding. All looks amicable enough, and it looks like the members were prepared for it. So, just waiting to see what will happen next. But in the meantime, well, HyunJin has just released uh, her first digital single entitled "Thank You." I think this is her first solo since "Around You," and oh man, it has been quite a while. "Around You" was 2016, so 8 years, a little over 8 years. "Around You" came out November, right, of 2016, and I think this is still released under CTD&M, so this might be her last track with them before the official disbandment, unless they release some one last group thing or something like that. But yeah, um, it's HyunJin, and we are here for it. So let's go ahead and check out "Thank You," and let's see what HyunJin has in store for us with this one. Here we go. Frame is kind of narrow. Oh wow.
어쩌면 우리가 보낸 시간 속에 서로의 마음을 본 적은
Sounds so
없었을까.
good.
내 곁에서 당연히 그렇게 있어줬지. 참 고마웠어. 미안해. 오늘은 또 눈물이 예쁘네. 우리가 같이 본 그날 그 기분인데 그때 왜 난 말하지 못했나.
Wow.
네 품속에서 난 가장 행복했는데 너를 만난 꿈속 여전히 넌 웃고 꿈에서 끝나나
Somehow I'm getting
너를 만난
"Around
꿈속
You" vibes.
여전히 널 그려
Wow.
꿈에서 끝나나 울고 있지 나
Very nice and chill. It's a very comfy sounding song.
Maybe I love you. 어쩌면 그날 내가 너에게 좀 더 못되게 굴지 않았으면 어땠을까. 넌 언제나 참는 게 당연한 나였나 봐. 참
Oh.
고마웠어. 미안해. 오늘은 또 서울엔 비가 와. 이럴 땐 둘이서 같이 꺼냈는데 그때 왜
I love the vocal backing.
말하지 못했나. 네 품속에서 난 가장 행복했는데 너를
Gives it
만난
that very dreamy vibe.
여전히 넌 웃고 꿈에서 끝나나 울고 있었어. 너를 만난 꿈속 여전히 널 그려 꿈에서 끝나나 울고 있지 나.
Yeah, definitely around you vibes.
Maybe I love you. Oh, try today. 아직 난 궁금한가 봐. 오늘도 난 너만 이렇게 늦어서 참 미안해. 말하지 못했지만. 너를 만난 그 순간 여전히 넌 웃고
Oh
꿈에
wow,
속에
the high note there.
울고 있었어. 너를 만난 그 순간 여전히 널 그려 꿈에 속에 남아 울고 있지만 Maybe I miss you.
Oh my. Oh, that was a very, very sweet song. And, well, by the way, I don't think I've ever mentioned this before on this channel. A little bit of trivia for all of you. HyunJin was actually my original bias in Luna before Heejin took the spot later on. Actually, for I think the whole of 2019, Hyunjin was my bias. Like, uh, I came into being a Heejin bias sometime around 2020. But then, of course, now when they split into Artemis and Loossemble, Hyunjin is my bias in Loossemble. And it's so nice seeing her do uh, a solo like this. It has been quite a while. And I'm guessing Orbits do miss the era of solos. And like a lot of us have I've seen a lot of Orbits mentioned uh like getting solos from each and every member again. Uh it's because the solos era was just like such a groundbreaking thing back then, going from like 2016 to 2018. Of course, I wasn't around, like I wasn't following them during that time. But you know, from 2018 or shall I say 2019 going forwards, uh, a lot of orbits starting their journey into Luna. That is the journey that they go through. The original solos leading up to the debut. And I've also seen, like, watched a lot of reactors go through that as well. And that's why the original uh, solos are such a big part of being an orbit. Because a lot of a lot of orbits journeys started out that way, at least back then. But yeah, this let's talk about the song in particular. Thank you. Uh, Nothing explicitly related to the situation right now, but like it's short, it's sweet, it's poignant. Um, And it's actually not short, it's a 4-minute song. Sorry. But it feels like a really nice uh way for HyunJin to exit CTD ENM. I still don't know what will happen to the members of loossemble going forward. There are a lot of wild speculations from the from the orbit community. I'm still not quite used to saying like uh, Kuru or Ori. Like for those of us who were there before the split from BlackBerry, it was really orbits. And anyways, but yeah, like we at least got some reassurance from uh Hyeju that this is something that was expected. So they probably had just this like contract that's for a year or so with CTDNM, and yeah, it is quite a small company, so they're probably shopping around uh for a company that can better manage their talent. Again, lots of speculation going on. A lot of people are really hoping it would be Mod House that they would uh, transfer to. Some giving like very plausible theories that maybe like they just weren't allowed to unite all at once right away because BlackBerry still had a hold on the Luna brand. So they had to wait it out a while and now they can come back together. But that is best case scenario. Quite uh quite a tall order though. So not quite sure if they will go into Mod House. I don't think it's that likely. Or I would say it's probably 50-50. If they go into Mod House, I hope they will keep uh Artemis and Loossemble as subunits. Or at the very least kind of do something like what Triple S is doing where you have uh different subunits every so often. That would be nice. It was one of the plans of Jaden Jong before with Luna to have different subunits aside from 1/3 Alt Die Circle and YY by Y. Or like, wait, what's that? Actually, I'm not quite sure about that, but I think it was mentioned at some point. But like again, that's best case scenario. That's what a lot of orbits are hoping for. I'd like to temper it with a little bit of realism that, yeah, it would be nice, but we won't know until we know, right? Most likely, it would probably be easier to uh, find a company that's uh, a bit more of a step up. Although options are pretty limited, actually, unless they get taken in by SM or something. So yeah, we won't know until we know. So like for me, rather than uh hoping too much, uh we'll just wait. We'll wait for what happens next, and just know that like whatever happens next, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be all for the best. Anyways, let's circle back around to the thank you MV. Lots of around you vibes, and there might have been some around you references there. I'm not quite sure. So, uh, let's go to our second run through and see if we can spot anything. Although it has been a while since I have watched the MV for Around You. The song is on my chill playlist though, so I do get to listen to it from time to time. But one thing about having, well, my songs on a Spotify playlist, I'm just listening to them. Like most of the songs that I've gone through on this channel, I do listen to like mostly on a daily basis, but it's been a while since I've seen the MVs. So, trying to remember what happens in Around You. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's hit replay on this, and let's watch Thank You once again. So, sorry, before we begin that, again, it does have some Around You vibes. Just want to point out a difference right off the bat. Around You has this like summer feel to it, very bright sunlight, uh, enough that like you kind of feel the heat through the MV. This one is very much winter, and you can feel the season. Well, it is Christmas season over here in the MV. I like this. This part is very comforting.
어쩌면 우리가 보낸 시간 속에 서로의 맘을 본 적은 없었을까 내 곁에서 당연히 그렇게 있어줬지 참 고마웠어 미안해 오늘은 또 노을이 예쁘네 우리가 같이 본 그날 그 기분인데 그때 왜
Uh,
난 말하지 못했나 네 품속에서 난 가장 행복했는데 너를 만난 꿈속 여전히 넌 웃고 꿈에서 깨나나 울고 있어
this narrow alleyway actually, it just gives me the vibe of Around You. Like it also the narrow alleyway where HyunJin was meeting the cat, except it's totally different because the one in Around You had like grass in it, right? And it was a like more of like a uh residential subdivision type of neighborhood. This one looks more like more urban apartment buildings.
너를 만난 꿈속 여전히 널 그려 꿈에서 깨나나 울고 있지
Santa.
Maybe I love you 어쩌면 그날 내가 너에게 좀 더 못되게 굴지 않았음 어땠을까 넌 언제나 참는 게 당연한 나였나 봐
Just pointing to the Christmas tree like that. Oh, and definitely here on the bridge. Sorry, on the bridge, like definitely around you vibes. Yeah, that.
Maybe I love you. Sure today 아직 난 궁금한가 봐. 오늘도 난 너만 이렇게 늦어서 참 미안해. 말하지 못했지만 너를 만난 꿈속 여전히 넌 웃고 꿈에서
I love that high note there.
알고 있었어. 너를 만난 꿈속 여전히 널 그려 꿈에서 깨어나 울고 있지만 Maybe I miss you.
That look back over there. Was that a uh sorry, so what reference? No. Probably not. But yeah, there was a thing in Sowat era where like the turning of the head is like the turning of the moon, something like that. But yeah, it's it's a song that sounds like very reflective of what Hyunjin's experiences in life have been, and yeah, there is uh life, a lot of things happen in life, right? um there's ups, there's downs, there's times where the world seems crazy, and there's times of peace. And I always find, like, especially with both the vibe of around you and now this vibe of thank you, Hyunjin's vocals just have that peaceful calming effect on me, especially with the uh uh la, lala tira the stuff. It kind of reminds you of the lataratara of SP19. Doesn't sound anything at all like it, but ever since I knew that La Tara Tara was like a lullaby, so variations of that, like this one, La Tira Tira, yeah, feels like a lullaby to me. And just washes over you with this great sense of peace and calm. Like this song makes you feel like everything is gonna be okay. It's fine. It's gonna be okay. Uh, we don't know what's gonna happen in the future, but they're still here. They're still around. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna choose to take from this. And so, uh, I don't know if they're gonna have like a one last group uh, single under CTD&M before their contract expires. Or wait, I'm actually not quite sure when. Uh, I forgot the details of the article that I read. But yeah, last month it was announced that they would disband. I can't remember when the actual date of disbandment would be. If it's like 2025 or something, because so they might still release like one last something, right? As a proper goodbye. um, I'm just kind of hoping for something like, you know, like a shooting star for Kepler. But you know, if there's none, then this single from HyunJin, thank you. Uh, this is already it's already a good way to say goodbye to this era of their journey. I guess I'm just kind of hoping for a group thing. But HyunJin releasing this, really, really nice. So yeah, I guess I've run out of things to say. So I think we're gonna wrap up uh well this reaction to Hyunjin's thank you. Or we never know, like maybe we can get solos from the other members. I don't know. Like, what if we eventually get solo singles from every single Luna member? Well, now that they're like in the state, like under different companies. Because, well, now we have Eve doing solo stuff, Chu doing solo stuff. Heejin and Hasul have some solo stuff under Mod House, under Artemis, right? So the other members maybe would be nice. It's not the same as the original 12 solo Luna journey, but it's something. But yeah, you know, orbits have a lot of dreams of what we want to happen within the next couple of years. Yeah, we have to sit tight, wait, temper our expectations, and you know, just be glad that uh, the former members of Luna are now pursuing their various creative journeys, and just continue supporting them. So yeah, with that said, let's wrap this up right here. So, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, feel free to check out my Patreon, where I also post reactions to longer form content, more casual content, most of which is available for free. You can probably see the titles pop up here on the side. There's also some bonus perks set aside for those who are kind enough to subscribe, such as access to my K-drama and anime reactions, which, incidentally, you can also access for free for 7 days, as that is tier 1 of my Patreon and it has a 7-day free trial, so you might want to, well, try that out. Also, higher tiers of my Patreon get various levels of early access depending on the tier, as well as priority when it comes to recommendations. But don't get too fussed about all that. Like I said, most of the stuff on my Patreon is available for free. So don't be afraid to check it out. The link to my Patreon is in the description down below, as well as a link to a spreadsheet where you can more easily navigate and access the said free content on my Patreon. So you might want to start with that first. The link to that is also in the description down below. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining me on this wonderful and amazing journey with HyunJin and loossemble. Until next time, have a great day everyone and hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.